How did your relationship start with Access Loans?
I was in real estate and we came along to a couple of the seminars that you had, and the company worked a relationship with yourselves that involved bringing clients to Access Loan. At that time I liked very much what you were doing, and I really was impressed by the efficiency of the response to any calls that we put through, and the customer satisfaction obviously at the other end, where we had feedback from clients who were looking for finance for homes at that time, and some were a little hard to get, and I must say that your company was able to come up with the goods and help the people with the loans. There's a lot of referrals that I've given you and a lot of happy clients, and even in amongst that one is my son. Only a couple of years ago he'd been overseas and came back, and you were good enough to be able to help him secure some finance to buy a property, which he has down in Collingwood. And he and I, since that time, have in fact really modified that home. We've taken the back off it and improved it to the point where from a $500,000 home it's now turned into a $950,000 home. But without your help he wouldn't have had the property and he wouldn't have enjoyed those benefits. I've always had a soft spot for Access Loans because every time I talk to you, Daryl, and it doesn't matter who I refer, you've always been able to come up with some answer, and in so doing obviously there's a sense of customer satisfaction coming out the other end, and there's nothing worse for a client or anybody that's approaching somebody to be talking to them, not knowing what's going on during the process, and you keep people informed as it goes along so they understand what they've got to do and when it's going to happen, and that's very important, customer feedback, and you've always been good at that.
Thanks very much for your time today, Bob.
My pleasure, Darryl.